Swimming with whale sharks had been a dream of mine since I was very, very young. However, as I got older, I realized that not all whale shark encounters are done ethically. That's why I headed to Donsol in the Philippines, one of the few places that does whale shark encounters ethically. On Saturday, March 4th, I headed to the Whale Shark Interaction Center around 11 a.m. I got paired up with a couple other people and we went out on a boat together. Despite being rushed out of our video orientation due to news that there had been a whale shark sighting, we did not end up lucky as the whale shark had just left the area. But we continued to search for another 3 hours. Yet, we still were not lucky and did not spot a single whale shark. This wasn't necessarily a bad thing, though. This means that the animals are not being baited into the area. Not being guaranteed a wildlife sighting is always a good thing, even if it ends in a bit of disappointment. The next day, I decided to try my luck by leaving to the Whale Shark Interaction Center a little bit earlier. Maybe if I got there a bit earlier in the morning, there'd be more luck, since the day before, people had seen them just before we set out. So, with two of the same people from the previous day and a few new friends, we set out once more to search for whale sharks. Today would be our day. We got very lucky and spotted 4 sharks and got to swim alongside 2 or 3, depending how fast we could swim. One of them was even a baby, which was an absolutely amazing experience. I highly recommend Donsol if you're looking for an ethical encounter with whale sharks. However, maybe Donsol or the Philippines entirely is currently not in the question for you. What can you look for to ensure that your interaction will be an ethical one that does no harm to the animals? You can be sure that the animals are not being baited into the area. This means they are not being fed to lure them closer to where tourists are. While this may seem harmless, it can disrupt the animals' natural migration patterns. It goes the same with other species as well, as it may disrupt their migration patterns or hunting or searching for food. If any place it allows you to touch wildlife, it is automatically a no-go. You should avoid touching wildlife unless absolutely necessary or you are a trained professional who is doing so for research purposes. Touching a whale shark could lead to transfer of disease from shark to human or human to shark, as well as it could also cause distress for the animal. In Donsol, we are also required to keep a certain distance from the shark, and only 6 people are allowed to swim with a shark at one time. I would like to see this rule regulated a bit more, but regardless, I don't regret my experience going to see whale sharks in Donsol. The sharks were absolutely beautiful and mesmerizing, and it is an experience I will remember for the rest of my life.